Congratulations, you're still here, so you must want that change in your life. Let's get started. Download the fact sheet that's attached here and fill that in at your own pace. Let's just go through the topics and have a little discussion about them so you have a bit of a clearer idea about what you're going to look at. Okay, first of all, who am I? Who are you? What defines you? So write who you are and what it means to you. What are your strengths? Because we must know what our strengths are and how we use them on a daily basis. And what are your weaknesses? No, we don't want to focus on them, but we do want to know what they are so we can know what is blocking us, so we can reframe it and put something else in place that's going to serve us better, so we can move forward, so we can face those fears and remove those blocks. What it is that you love about you. Often we are very critical of ourselves, so what we might say to ourselves internally or even out loud, we would not say to somebody else. So let's get honest here and start loving who we are and doing something special with that. So what it is that you love about you. What do you find challenging the most about yourself? Because when we look within and we see what it is that we really are struggling with and we're challenged by, we can put things in place to actually grow our confidence, gather our resources and do something with that to be able to move forward. What does communication mean to you? So this might seem like a really strange one, but what does it mean to you? How do you interact with other people? How do they interact with you? What does it mean to you? Does it get you the resources? Does it get you the tools? Does it get you to where you need to be? How do you listen to others? These seem like a really strange question, but when you know who you are physically and emotionally, things are a lot clearer. So when we ask ourselves questions, we go looking for the answer. So just remember that our brain is like a computer. We ask it a question and it may not give us the answer straight away. We might have to do a few searches, but it will give us the answer in the long run. Next one is, how do I show empathy to others? So how do you show people that they matter? How do you show kindness to other people? How do you show people that they are valuable to you? How do you show compassion to yourself? How do you show kindness? And how do you support yourself every single day? Without compassion for ourselves, we don't talk kindly to ourselves, therefore we don't give ourselves permission to be treated well, but we need to do this one first. This is often the very first thing that people give up when they are too busy, is that self-care and the self-nurturing for themselves, and then after a period of time they resent that, and it's not a healthy way to live. When you achieve your desires, where do you go from there? So when you achieve a goal, do you celebrate that and then do you go, okay, done, I'm moving on from that? Or do you go, wow, that's awesome, I achieved that. How can I extend myself and grow that even bigger and larger? What is your purpose in life? If you don't know your purpose, you don't have direction. We need to have that purpose so that we can have passion, so that we can strive to hit our goals. Where do you come from? Where do you act from a place of? Do you act from a place of that this is all about me and growing me? Or do you come from a place of, yes, it's about me, but I'm not going to trample on other people to get there? So do you come from a place of love, or do you come from a place of, I've just got to do this regardless and I have to take prisoners and do with this straight away? Next one is, what are you working on? So in your life, are you looking at, evolving as a person? Are you looking at, evolving in your health or your business or your career or your relationships? What is it that you're working on? What are you looking at expanding and evolving on? Take your time, fill these out. Doesn't have to be filled out in one day. You can go back to this many weeks later because the answers will come. So just remember that when you ask the questions, the answers will come.